Shen little pendants is going to be doing
can
much.
Ping
but
get it?
there we go. Ping jumping in, but Ping is going to be having to hit that arrow, pop it into the Roche pit, trying to get the aggro. Will it be enough? The bash actually sets up the kill. And Shen will be able to score that first blood. Very well played there. Nice rotation can come with.
Honestly, like that is a dangerous place to go when I like to sit on those.
Oh, little rage coming in, so that stomp is going to be doing a whole lot. They do get the net. Oh, nice little missile to follow up right when the rage ended. Very well played. Again, this Chen Venge duo getting exactly what they want. It's now going to be out.
Right click with Shadow Demon, I think.
Yeah, they're trying here. Shadow Demon's going
look
to
at
get
that.
caught out. They go for the disrupt. That's going to be a nice little save. And now Come With Me could be in some trouble. Going to have to deal with Lifestealer on his own, but they get the kill onto the Demon. There's a nice little swap trying to buy them some time, but the TP down from the Invoker secures the kill. Now the cold snap means Kefka probably hits the deck as well. Not going to be able to deny to neutrals on that, so it's a double kill for the Invoker. That is definitely a worthwhile rotation. Now the kill score.
Maybe a Vlad's if she's going to be picking that up this game, and then they just go Roche and try and win the
Witch
game.
Doctor. He's so squishy. There's nothing he can do. He just had to sit there, and there's going to be a nice little gust. Now, mid lane, they are able to get the kill on the Invoker. He pops into his little Ghost Walk, but they've got that fade time to deal with him, and they are able to get the job done. The Sand King and Moonlight Shadow's going to end. Can they reinitiate? The Coconut goes through. They connect onto the Maledict as well. They do get the gust.
The
Can he Burrow Strike away? Oh, the magic missile in from Kefka helps out secure that kill.
Prodota looking good.
Doesn't look like he has it right now.
Oh, mid lane.
Oh yeah, they're going in. There should be an easy kill. Oh, the swap though. Is it going to be enough? They get another stack of Shadow Poison. It will be enough to kill off the Mirana. Now they're going to be Kefka coming back out. Goes and stuns an illusion of himself. Don't think that was the play. So unfortunately, the Vengeful Spirit is not able to get away from all of this harass underneath the tower. Does end up falling. Shadow Demon picking up a lot of gold off of that. He's now 2-2-2. This guy's had a really high game impact for his, early little purple dude. Down bottom. TP's in. They're trying to save this up. They're trying to get some punish onto the Chen. It's just the Centaur cut up in the Tornado. Do they give up the chase here? They've got the Burrow Strike, but they don't want to close that gap.
Mid lane, MTL might get chased down here. Oh, good Bloodlust.
Yeah, that means Drow Ranger can't really continue to follow up. Oh god, the Witch Doctor just gets dropped. He was trying to make it to that Roche
wandered
pit.
in.
I think he was trying to go maybe get a...
Will be a great kill.
Oh, they see something. Kefka smoke pops. They go in. They get the Moonlight Shadow. They're going to swap back. They do get the dust onto the Sand King, so we cannot go into that Sandstorm. But now there's going to be an EMP. Everyone's mana goes bye-bye. And Witch Doctor, unfortunately, going to be eating up a lot of that aggression. There's nothing he can do. He's just so squishy. He tries to heal himself. One more shot will be the death of him. That's going to be Chen. Witch Doctor down, trading only for a Sand King. They cannot afford to lose the Mirana here. She's going to get low. She's going to get stunned. And she's going to get dropped. It's going to be a 1-for-3 exchange. Very well played by Question Mark.
Yeah.
Dragon Lance. Down bottom, our Lifestealer is actually top of the net worth chart. Not necessarily because of kills. He's got no kills to his name, but he's just having some fun with his items. Now, Witch Doctor Death Ward is going to get dropped, but it looks like Shadow Demon gets away from that. Does die to the Chen, though. Nice deep rotation there from the Chen, and there's going to be some nice aggression onto the tower. Moonlight.
You can keep them both down here. That's pretty huge.
Yeah, tower's taking some heavy damage. You've got your Bloodlusted Shadow Demon up here. He's going to be going in, gets the Disrupt. We'll see if they're able to follow up with anything on that. There's going to be the Epicenter and the Burrow Strike. Come with me, eating a lot of damage. 4 staff away from the Drow. They're now trying to go onto this Chen. Looks like he's going to get low. Pone actually taking a ton of damage. He's actually going to pop to the Witch Doctor Maledict. So overall, it's going to be a 1-for-1 trade. But in terms of tower, Prodota did really, really well.
Not too bad overall. They have that nice little block starting to form, which you like to see in a Drow lineup, where you get this big kind of chunk of all your team kind of in the same spot, right?
Oh.
Yeah, that is not your typical Lifestealer carrier, right? But it'll do.
It's big to be that neck up from the Chen. Garter,
nice
though, going to get sent back. Even with a negative earn, should be able to live. Chen's going to give his life for this. The Moonlight Shadow comes in a little bit too late, but Drow lives, and that's really important right there.
Yeah, they also dumped a sentry too, so definitely the dream right now for the Dire side. They can take it very quickly at this point with the Mass Madness. And
swap back in, they get the stun, they get the Maledict. I think this is a very dead Shadow Demon who's going in for the self-disrupt, but definitely not able to get that in time. They're going to give this little bounty rune away to hopefully someone. Looks like Mirana's going to be filling her bottle up with that, and well, Roche going down relatively quickly. We'll see if Question Mark are in a position to contest. Looks like they're bringing in 2 heroes. They're smoked up. Nice little tornado coming into the pit. Connects onto the Drow Ranger. That's a huge source of their damage. Now Lifestealer.
Yeah, they're dead.
Yeah, I mean, they're just bailing out right now. They cannot stop the TPs. They can't stop the 4 staffs. Now it's just going to be Witch Doctor trying his best here, but he's still going to get stunned up on the back lines. You got your Invoker chasing down your Chen, and the Cold Snap, that should be enough damage. Come with me, will get killed. So that's going to be 2 dead, and now a free low health Roche going the way of Question Mark. This is Oh, there they go. They bring in the Ogre with the dust. There's going to be a stun onto Pone, but oh, TP coming through. She's going to get disrupted and hopping into that ice wall. There we go. Neqroman's going to be on a killing spree, taking out the Venge. It's only a Venge, but just the fact that that Drow rotation did Sand King. There we go. Waiting for the leap to pop out the tornado, but not going to be successful. In fact, Invoker actually in some serious trouble here. Unfortunately, the Death Ward is canceled, but the Maledict is enough to finish off the Invoker. Now we've got the Chen just going in. 4 step away, there's going to be a Hules to try to keep the Sand King in the air. Nice little Fire Blast from the Ogre. And we'll see if that's enough to really defend underneath this Voodoo Restoration. Come with me. Should be able to live. Has the mech as well. But meanwhile, Lifestealer able to get a...
Right, so...
Oh, we got a Lifestealer bomb on our Sand King here. And Lifestealer's got that full Deso as well as a Hyperstone. He's hitting fast. He's hitting hard. Nice initiation moving forward. Garter in some serious trouble. Going to try to Hurricane Pike himself away. But he just gets plopped there. Mega kill streak up for the Lifestealer. He's got 2,500 gold. Completely full health, full mana, and full morale as they're ready to charge into these tier 2s, rather tier 3s, without a Drow or a Witch Doctor to defend.
Yeah, that was exactly what they needed. Oh, look, he's gonna catch him on TP later.
Oh! Just barely. Now the cold snap here. Mirana is trying to get out, but the leap isn't there. The deafening blast, the hand of God. The swap in though. Kefka looking to turn things around. The arrow latches onto Arise. He drops the gem.
Yeah, but your base though.
It doesn't even matter. Did you see that?
I mean,
onto 2. Rage coming in. The arrow not going to latch onto our Lifestealer as he is magic immune. Do they stop to try to get the Shadow Demon? There they go. They drop him. And they're able to get that kill. So now it's going to be Invoker and Shadow Demon still in the grave. Neqroman as well. Huge killing spree going the way of the Drow. She is just all of a sudden raking in the gold. My God, that's going to feel good. That Rage, but no TP. He's caught with his pants down here in this top lane. He can't get away. Although Invoker, he's coming in. Arise. He's going to be hopping into the Chen creeps. They take out the Chen. They bring in the Ogre. So it looked like an unprepared Lifestealer is bailed out by his very prepared teammates. A whole lot of big cohesive team fights because no one really wants to be the first one to go down. Now Tornado comes in, clips onto the Chen. They've got the Infest Bomb to get him down, so no more Hand of Gods for you. The Ice Wall means Vengeful Spirit cannot do a whole lot. She's going to try to zip herself down to the low ground, but she's still picked off, so 2 free kills. Roshan obviously not up yet. Drow Aegis is going to expire. From the Venge may not be enough. Again, the Chen, he's got a lot of control tools and all his creep army's dead. There's a swap forward. Kefka goes in, stuns onto this Ogre, but split target syndrome at its finest. They cannot decide who they want to initiate on, and it's going to cost them their lives. Leap back from Iran. She's going to be BKB'd up. Coconut not going to be bouncing onto Pone. He's got the Lifestealer inside him if they want to reinitiate. Now forced back from the Lifestealer. He's silenced up, but he's still alive. Unfortunately, the Shadow Demon could go down, but nice disruption. They're going to try to reinitiate on this. The Hand of God comes back in, but Garter going to get stun locked in place. Ding, ding, ding. Now there's just very few buybacks left in the field. The Drow Ranger gets herself back in. That's 3 buybacks committed for the Dire, and they are able to get down the Lifestealer here, so that could be a turning point. Mirana leaping forward. She's got the Starstorm up in 4 seconds. Ogre, though, turns. He's got the stun available. They get the lockdown onto Pink Vinsect and the Sunstrike, but the damage is going to be split. Emperor does go. Arise, though, he's manning up. He's going to get a dieback on that Mirana, looking to go in onto the Chen as well, but there's going to be the Yules coming up, trying to buy himself some time. He's going to hop in to that Invis form, but they've got vision, and that's going to be a killed Invoker. What is happening here, Pax?
Everyone whiffed their combos.
What is this? What is this?
Like, the choke was real. No, I mean, that's just a really tough fight to take, but the way that initiated...
Radiant damage. Pink Vinsect dropping the arrows, dropping what he's got. Now there's going to be that Invis coming back out up the Mirana. Nice little tornado does clip onto the Drow Ranger. Can they keep Garter up? She's force-staffing herself away. Meanwhile, you got the Witch Doctor letting that base drop, but Sand King not going to have that. Neqroman getting really, really low here. Goes down. Very, very nice kill there. And Chen able to get the Sand King down as well. We're going to have the TP out from the
stages of this one.
Emperor doing a good job cleaning up these creeps. And
that is...
just, Radiant. They're ready to go. They drop the Venge immediately, and they are going to get the slow on the Mirana. But they got to be careful. There's still a couple of Dire heroes that would more than lovely just be going for it. He burrow strikes himself back in. Oh, just barely dodges the arrow. He's going to be getting out okay. Now, meanwhile, back in the lane, we are going to have a nice deafening blast from the Invoker connecting, but Invoker's stuck in the trees. His blink is now pretty much indefinitely canceled. Unfortunately, our Witch Doctor's not able to actually get in and punish. There is going to be that Aegis popped out from the Drow Ranger. She's coming back full health, full mana. If this is the time for them to go, it's right now. There's going to be that Yules up, canceling the Venge's TP. Garter will go down. Now this is time for the Radiant to get in there and assert their dominance. Vengeful Spirit, while she drops Witch Doctor. The only survivor sitting back in his base, just scratching his head. What the hell went on there? Every 8 minutes, and it works.
Yeah, exactly. And it has to be right on that random 3-minute time again, so you don't even know.
All right. Unfortunately, Kefka just gets 8. But there could be a reinitiation. You got the Witch Doctor coming in. There's going to be a gust from the Drow Ranger. Witch Doctor looking to drop the base. Is able to get off the Death Ward. Neqroman taking a little bit of damage from that. The Tornado, though, comes in, clips onto the Witch Doctor. Definitely Blast doing some damage to him. But Witch Doctor's still there. There's going to be the Hand of God trying to help him out. Garter's still alive. Ping Vinsec going to get slowed down here. Chen, he's now the focus of the aggression. Neqroman getting low, but he's still fighting 2 hits onto the Witch Doctor, and it's all over. Ping Vinsec will be falling as well. The gem on the deck, the Drow, the only survivor. You got Drow Illusions pushing in bottom, but I think that he's got something to say about that. There is going to be a TP in, eating up that creep, so canceling the Boots of Travels from Mirana, and now just unloading onto the Venge. Hand of God comes in. Glimmer Cape ain't going to save you now, bitch. They are going to lose that Shadow Demon, and now Neqroman's in some serious trouble. There's not much he can do up against this Witch Doctor ulti. They are going to bring in the Invoker and the Ogre to try to punish this, try to get some revenge.
Plays.
And this is enough. They are going to have that vision this time with the Ogre being close enough. There's another gem on the deck. No one seems to care. They are just after blood right now. Nice little short-range arrow connecting onto Pone. That's going to be an easy kill. Maledict off the mark. But with a couple of arrows, maybe they're able to get the kill on the Ogre. Mirana.
That's buyback on MPL.
Oh, okay. Mirana's going to get dropped low here. Again, they still got that gem on the Ogre. I mean, they're just Bloodlust in the Invoker, and now they're focusing on the Shadow Demon who bought back for this. That's a dieback. I got some questions.
What is happening?
I don't know, but there's a BKB Invoker. He's going to be dropping that Ice Wall, trying to get everyone down. The Witch Doctor's so gosh darn squishy, but he's just juking in and out of these fights. And now the Invoker, one of the lone survivors, getting slowed down by the Frost Arrows. You got the move speed from the Mask of Madness, but they don't have vision. Just stop along the way. Pick up this gem in the trees. It's prime for the take and Drow, but unfortunately, it's still going to be a mystery. What happened?
This is such a cloudy game.
Do me an analysis. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, no.
The Shadow Demon down is going to be popping out. He pops into that self-disrupt. Now leap back from the Mirana. They're going to be munching onto this Chen. He's got the Hand of God, but not enough time to cast it off. So Chen's dead. He has buyback. Tornado coming through. Will clip onto the Witch Doctor and the Creep Wave. But Drow comes in, lands a nice little gust arrow onto Neqroman. That's going to be huge. Nice ulti from the Witch Doctor sitting away in the woods. There's going to be a buyback from the Chen. The Hand of God to keep everyone alive. The Drow Ranger, though, still taking some serious damage. Will get forced down. Invoker with a Deafening Blast gets that kill. Now Emperor going to Yules himself up in the air, but I think his corpse hits the deck once he's out. He force taps himself back. He's alive. And now they're looking to clean up the rest of the Dire team. Oh my God.
Clenchy here. Into the Roche Pit we go. Everyone up, everyone online. Don't really have the wobble combo from the side of Prodota, though.
Oh, we're going to have some going down. Nice little Deafening Blast here. Garter going to eat most of an Epicenter and will be going down. Our Ranger does have buyback. They're able to get up this Vengeful Spirit. Tornado going to be off the mark, but now another PKB up from Arise. Pone sitting forward. There's not much else left in his inventory. There's going to be a Death Ward attempt from the Witch Doctor, but this time he's punished. Refresher Invoker comes in. Drow Ranger, she dead.
That's it.
It's over. The dieback did happen. Okay. Now an Emperor going to be moving forward. Ping Vinsec is going to get swapped back. Kefka now eating up the stuns. I think this is it. I think this is GG here. The rack's starting to get focused down. Tornado shooting forward. Shen finally punished, pushed forward out of his base from that Deafening Blast, and that's going to be another Tornado clipping onto him. There's the Refresher just doing its magic. I mean, that was the secret ingredient, I guess. Now Mirana dropping the Dagon, getting the Sand King down. There's a gem on the deck. Come with me. Escaping within an inch of his life. It's still going.